Yeah, we are.
All
We're
right,
live.
guys. This is Going Dutch Radio Network, and guess what, people? We're back. We're back. Mayhem Mondays podcast, people. It is Monday night. It is 9:01 fucking p.m. That's right, guys. 9:01 p.m. And tonight is a special night. Why tonight a special night, Sam?
Because it's the Halloween special, motherfuckers.
We got to get air horns in here. Do we have air horns?
We don't have any.
No, we don't have any fucking
That's
air
the
horns.
need. You need air
Here's
horns.
the thing. So
bro.
we did the soundboard on our first podcast last Monday, but Sam could not keep up with talking and doing the soundcast at the
soundboards.
You know, you'd think
Son
that
of
I
a
would be
bitch.
able to keep up with just pushing one button and talking at the same time, but apparently I can't even do that.
Can't do it.
Easier said than done.
God.
Okay. All right. So tonight we do have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
To the left of me or to the camera's left right now.
his name right.
His name
Emphasis
is
on the special.
His name is Johnny Madness.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
We appreciate
We appreciate
buddy.
you, John. You're just
So-
a breath of fresh air.
John, you're okay. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Wow.
John.
Just okay.
I just
I'm
want to
okay.
say. We're
So
always
Johnny Madness is from the band Devil's Your Shadow.
Yes.
So
yeah.
we want to talk about that a little bit. This is the Halloween special after all.
It's a spooky name for a spooky episode right here. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So Sam, real quick before we talk to Johnny Madness about his madness, his band, what do we have in store for the listeners, the viewers tonight?
Well, you know, we got Johnny Madness here, obviously, and he's gonna be talking about Devil's Your Shadow. He's also gonna be talking about a movie, right, John? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
it a scary
it's called
movie?
Max and Chase.
There you go. And it's a movie that he did. You know, he did it himself and everything like that. It's actually pretty cool. It's a really just a dark, kind of reminds me of like a
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire
It's a
Slayer.
very underground.
Yeah.
It's a romantic. It's really romantic and charming as what it is.
Yeah, and then also what we have tonight, everybody, is we have the haunted history of St. Louis, like haunted ghost stories around St. Louis area and everything like that. So we do want you to call in. We want you to say, you know, if you've had a haunted experience, if you had a ghost sighting, if anything around St. Louis, if you know some history, if you know some cool stories and everything like that. I'm going to be talking right here. I got some stuff printed out about some haunted places around St. Louis, so it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Pretty excited. Okay, so first off, Johnny Madness, you are once again from the band Devil's Your Shadow.
Devil's
So-
Your Shadow.
Tell me, what is the band all about, and how the hell did you guys form? I want to know.
Well, the band right now is about making music, and as far as any band that's kind of in our stage, that's really all you're about when you're that early on. The way we formed is I moved to Los Angeles a little over a year and a half ago.
Nice.
And I showed up being the new guy in LA. Basically went on to some kind of one of those meet band member sites or whatever.
Yeah.
Made a little ad for myself like, well, this is me. Here's some music I've done. This is what my voice sounds like. And just waited back for about a day or two to hear if anybody hit me up. And then this guy, Anthony, who writes most of the music for Devil's Your Shadow, he hits me up and he goes, hey, I think your voice would go really good with my music. Nice. And it's a metal band. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do metal anymore. I kind of want to get away from that. He goes, yeah, but it's more like new metal. And I don't know what the subgenres mean. So I'm like, okay, I'll listen. And then, I listened to the music and I'm like, oh my God, this shit is amazing. So I just jumped all over. Next thing you know, I'm listening to everything this guy wrote and just ideas are coming at me left and right. I couldn't wait to work with him. And then, I was in LA for a month and a half before I was in this band. I was actually in the band for 2 weeks before I realized the name of the band wasn't The Devil Is Your Shadow.
See, that's what I thought at first, too.
Right.
I'll be honest.
We were going back and forth. He was like, devil is your shadow. Devil knows your shadow. Devil isn't your shadow.
Devil fucks your
I'm
shadow.
Like,
I don't know what it
devil's
is.
your shadow. He's like, well, I don't fucking know. I'm like, you don't say.
We got rid of the apostrophe just to fuck with people. So I'm glad it's
no,
working.
dude.
I'm glad it's
I think
many
when
times did I wanna write that?
I was talking to you about it, I
Right.
think that I was like, wait, devil is your shadow? You're like, no, devil is your shadow. Just type it in like this. Devil's, like plural, your shadow. Right. And I'm like, oh.
I really wanted to change the
that
name
hard.
to Deviled Your Eggs, but nobody went with it.
Tyrese,
like
you know,
that. Yeah.
you know anything about deviled
Trying to
eggs?
be funny. Tyrese, hey, man.
What's up? Tyrese
So,
is
guys,
back, guys.
Real quick,
Yeah.
guys, if anyone's watching on Facebook, YouTube, we are live right now. Halloween special. Tyrese, you were live with us. Tyrese Jenkins. What are you sipping on tonight?
Oh, this is some tea. Got some tea. You know, you got to calm down. We can't. Why we always drinking all the time, sir?
Well, I mean, we are.
Is there
we are
anything
still
in that
drinking.
tea?
You get some tea, man. Just
Maybe
get
some
some
American
tea,
honey?
calm down, get some nice aromas
that-
up in here.
Is that ginger peach?
Oh, it is. What? Oh, okay. No, she smelled it. Damn, this dude is good.
This guy.
This guy is good. This guy is good.
I think
fucking knows
Johnny's
people.
Johnny's British, if he knows tea that well.
All right.
Yeah.
So no.
Very true.
So let me ask you
I
real
love
quick.
my tea.
Let me ask you real quick, Johnny.
Yes.
You got the accent going. Everything. What's with the persona, the mask, the? Why don't I know what your face looks like?
I think you do know what my face looks like.
I do.
But
does he?
do
does
I?
he? Yeah.
Yeah. So
you guys want to know my real identity? You just torture this guy. He'll give
Yeah.
it up pretty quick.
But I'm just curious. Why wear it? Is there a reason? Is it part of the band, or is this for the Halloween special?
Yeah, is it not a Halloween thing? What's going on?
I don't know.
here?
No, that's why I'm asking him.
Well, actually, no. This is actually usually what I wear on stage.
No
this
shit.
is this is
Hell
a
yeah.
persona.
It's awesome.
So a few years back, I've been in a few bands before, just as myself, and I went through the same thing most people go through when you go through bands, which is you join a band, you work hard, you write songs, you practice those songs, you go out, you do shows. Within a year, next thing you know, all that work goes to shit because the band broke up. Now you got to go start over.
So if you create your own persona, you are
So,
Johnny
yeah.
Madness.
I learned enough from the bands that I was with that was like, you know what? I really can manage my own band if I know how to just go in there and attack it. I was like, but the thing is, nobody cares about who I really am. Like nobody cares about that guy. It's just another guy who has a band, I was like, I need something. I took a page out of Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson's book. Like, okay, you create a fictional character.
Right.
You make the band about that character. And then next thing you know, as long as you're committed to it, the other band members can come and go because, I'd rather have a band that just sticks with it, but it's hard to find these days. So as long as I'm sticking with it, it never fails. And
Nice.
it's worked for me because this is the persona that got me. It's the reason this movie exists. It says written and directed by Johnny Madness on it, and Johnny Madness is the one who ultimately made it happen.
Johnny fucking Madness, people.
Sometimes if
That's
you want to
cool-
do
that's
the
a
extreme,
badass
you
name.
have
It
to
is.
take it to the extreme.
I love it, dude.
And that's just the way it is.
So we will talk about your movie in a bit, but I do just want to play just a small clip. It's just gonna be some audio.
But before you play it, CJ and I have been rocking out to this,
Dude, we
for a little bit now. Ever since it was introduced to us, I'm like, dude, you have to listen to this because I told you, John, I said. I was listening to this. I was running on the treadmill, and then I was boxing when I was doing it. It just started playing on my, like my played videos and stuff. And man, I just got to do it. So this is good, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
This is my first time seeing this.
I'm glad the song is being played
Let's
while people are
take
sweaty. And
Yeah, dude.
Sweaty
That's all
and
it's
just
about.
hitting
Working it out.
something.
Once again, guys, Devil's Your Shadow. Johnny Madness with us. This is a band. Ooh, I love that raspiness. That little raspy. You'll never know the truth. Ooh.
You just love raspiness.
This is
do.
good baby making music, don't you think?
I think you know how many babies I've made to this song already?
How many?
Give me how many?
What's 10 plus 2?
12.
All right, now minus 12.
0.
Okay.
All right, I like it. All right,
raspy
guys.
baby making music. All right.
Got
Next
6.
time somebody asks like what genre
69.
is the music, I'll say it's raspy baby making music
R&B.
that you can box to. So I mean that's
It is a good boxing song. I got to tell you, I was hitting the bag, and when it was going, whoa, whoa, I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
And I just hit it. And I just hit that bag.
You know, that was
hard.
actually the hardest part of the song was hitting those woes. I had Miguel. He's our other guitarist. He's a big guy. Just came in, gave me a swift kick right to the nuts, and then I was in there just whoa, whoa. You know,
Isn't that what happened with Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin? He would just have Jimmy Page kick him in the nuts before they did their shows.
well, yeah. That's
Seriously?
exactly what happened. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Sounds a little fucking rough.
Yeah. That's what they did. That's what you do.
That's how the song Black Dog came about, because they were black and blue.
Yes, that is.
You know, Sam, I want
Was
to.
that a
Tyrese
joke?
is looking at me right now like,
Oh,
shut
you
the
joking?
fuck up.
Now, Tyrese is.
Say it again. Hold on. Say it again. I wasn't ready. Go
What?
ahead.
Shut the fuck up?
No, the jokes.
At the jokes?
Yeah.
All right, knock, knock.
No, say the last joke you were saying. I didn't laugh. I forgot to laugh, so I was going to.
Do you know Led Zeppelin though?
I heard of him.
Damn.
Is he famous?
Damn.
Is he famous?
Any
Yes,
good?
he is.
He wrote anything good?
Famous. He is famous.
Okay.
Just a little bit of Stairway to Heaven, you know. Anyway, Johnny Madness in the house, people.
Johnny Madness, people.
Not as famous
Okay.
as Led Zeppelin.
Once
which
again,
means he
guys.
has no idea who I am.
Well, that is
Oh,
true.
man.
Well, he's beginning to understand who you are, and that's what we're all doing live right now, people. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Pornhub, and Twitch, and of course, this will be on iTunes. That's right, guys. Going Dutch Radio Network. This is Mayhem's Monday podcast live. It is 9/11, ironically.
Is it? No.
I love the awkward silence.
It's
Sorry.
9/11? No, today is October 29th.
No.
God damn it, CJ.
You are
9/11.
just a
CJ.
fucking
The time
moron.
is 9/11.
You had one fucking
You had one
job,
job and you blew it.
Fucked
You
it
guys
up.
really shouldn't do cocaine right before a show.
Hey, I resent that.
That's why I was saying we
We're
need to do
all-
cocaine doing the
Not
show.
that I'm a judging kind of guy.
Tyrese,
know if we
I
can get
asked
away
you
with
if you
that.
had any, and you said
Because
no.
we did it already.
You blew it all in fucking Tahiti. or
Dude,
wherever
I've
the
never
fuck
seen
you're
you,
going
Sam, so fucking excited. Like, just coming up, the driveway of the Going Dutch Radio Network studios. You were like, I thought you were going to, like, beat some ass, man. It was pretty
I
crazy.
was.
the tea.
I was. It
What
was.
is
It was
in
a
that
tea.
tea?
It's a
There's
tea.
something in that tea.
Hey, I got a gift for you
probably
guys,
cocaine.
man. I was going to say this.
Uh-oh.
So this is our second podcast, and
It is.
you're never a podcast until you all got your own coffee mugs.
Oh.
I gave
this one
everybody.
mine?
God.
Yeah,
Wait.
you pick your color.
Well, I want
Everybody.
to see all the options first.
It's just different colors of the coffee.
red.
No.
This
The
is
colors
the-
make all the difference. Give me that one. That one's salmon or pink. No. The
God
pink
damn
one.
it, Sam.
Oh,
You
no,
told me
no,
how
no,
much you
no,
care.
Damn
Get
it! I got
brown.
the shit color
Yeah,
one.
We got the
It's your folder.
official coffee mug of the Going Dutch Radio.
Which one's that?
Right here.
My
This
God.
is there we
Ooh,
go.
that's
Oh,
that's CJ's colors.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Tapioca yellow. I love it.
Yeah.
There we go.
See, he already knew.
Now
the
we're
colors.
official, guys.
So wait,
we're
is
official.
this pink or red?
That is.
That's salmon.
I say
salmon.
Why
Salmon.
Sam? Why do
You know
you
what
think
the color-
Salmon's not a color; it's a fucking fish.
You know what the color that is,
What?
Johnny?
Yeah, what is it?
The color of love. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's about to
color
push a
of
button. You
fucking
got a
love.
button.
You
to
know what?
push?
I could use a little
Johnny,
love.
no, I
I'll
don't.
take it.
Johnny, tape your butt cheeks together. Fucking CJ's coming on to you.
I do that before shows anyway.
Guys, we are live right now. Call in live during the show right now. 636-926-6945.
Call me right now, do it.
We want to hear your calls. Do it.
This guy's got all the tricks. All right, so what is it, Sam, that you want to start the show with? For real.
Okay, well, let's
The best places to trick or treat in St. Louis. Was we talking about that?
okay,
That's
so
the whole reason I came on here.
let's
Holly
go
Hills.
on to that because I got something
Hills.
on that. Friggin' telling a joke when you go trick or treating is only a St. Louis thing.
Is it really?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Tricks
And
or treats?
when I swear to God,
You've
when I
been
first
saying this whole time. I feel like other places do jokes.
No.
Well, that's the trick, right?
Because it's a trick or treat. So what they're saying is when they do trick or treating, they're saying like, "Hey, if you don't give us a treat, we will trick you or we'll vandalize your house or whatever." That's what it was. But in St. Louis, telling jokes, and I think it like originated from like Des Moines, Iowa, or whatever, fucking wherever the fuck it came from.
He might
And,
be right. I'm looking it up.
He's
be
looking.
right.
He's looking it up, but it's only a St. Louis thing, and it like came here with the Irish because the Irish would use humor to like cast away the demons.
Butters.
But yeah, only top of the morning tell you a lot of.
Okay.
But
I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie. I really thought the trick was something else. And you
I
just
never
ruined it
told
for me.
jokes though too. I never told jokes. I just got my candy.
Okay,
Give
so
me
you're
my
just
fucking
a
candy.
freeloader.
Yeah.
You're just a fucking freeloader.
You told jokes
man.
to get your candy?
Hell yeah, I told
What
jokes to get
kind
my
of
candy.
Nazi system were you playing at? son?
Dude,
St. Louis.
The houses, dude.
Go up to the
Apparently.
house and get your candy, man.
Okay,
it is
so-
not fake news, Naomi.
Some guy,
We're reading the
some guy
comments.
said that in St. Louis is the only place that tells jokes for candy on Halloween. Let's listen. Let's see some of these.
Wait,
fucking
what
stupid
does that
reactions.
mean? Other people, other places just tell jokes and you get candy?
Okay,
Like on a Monday night, you just get a Snicker bar. But
we only do it on Halloween.
We
Everybody
do
does
it
it every day.
This guy says even better as we are the only part of the country that uses the word Hoosier as a derogatory name. I think that's
No, that's true.
How do
No,
you call it? What's a Hoosier?
like a Hoosier? Like okay, so you remember
Hoosier
that?
daddy? Like that's we said that all the time.
Maybe that's what they say in your
Hoosier daddy.
neighborhood, but
no,
no.
Hoosier's like
Woo!
Hoosier. I've always thought of Hoosier personally as like white trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hoosier,
pretty
like a
much.
bourgeois.
Yeah,
like, look
that's
at
what I
these
thought.
fucking bourgeois over here. They got fucking
I've never heard anyone
overalls
say
over their
bourgeois.
fucking yeah.
Bourgeois.
You guys
Bourgeois.
are just opening up my mind to new terms here.
No, Hoosiers. Okay, right.
what
But
it's all
everybody else thinks of it as like a football term or as a
The point is-
team.
Oh yeah, like soccer.
We're missing the point.
Soccer,
the
yes.
point is, if you go anywhere else in this country and you knock on their door on Halloween, you get free candy. You don't have to tell a joke. It's only in St. Louis that you have to work for your candy.
You got to turn tricks to get candy.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's one of the reasons we're like the highest rated crime city in the country.
Yeah, because we got to work for our fucking candy.
We
You
got to
don't
work for our
get
candy.
You got to take candy.
Aren't you proud of that though? Like us
The
as
crime
kids grew
thing,
up.
not so much.
No, not.
Oh man.
I'm a little fucking. No, but like as you growing up, like you got to put in work from day one as a little kid by telling jokes for candy. How many other places in the country do that shit?
Well, the thing is,
I thought everybody does.
Okay.
No, they don't, CJ.
problem is, see, the way I grew up in South City back before South City was,
South City.
very nice. But yeah, we would tell the joke. So we learned, like, okay, work for the candy, tell the joke, get the candy. And then 2 seconds later, somebody hops out of a car, steals your bag, and leaves. And then it's like, and everything you just worked for went to shit. So
This is Halloween night in South City. Like, okay, I always went to Holly Hills because Holly Hills, those big fucking houses, that neighborhood right behind Ted Drew's, that was the fucking place to get your fucking candy, man. You get full-size fucking Kit Kat bars. You get everything.
To get your candy, man.
I never got robbed.
How many
from
guys
my
are you
candy.
picking
man,
up there?
Like, get your candy, man.
Man, ever since I knew CJ, he's
sweet
just
was
been
that
picking up
man?
men left and right.
he had
It was-
himself a nice long Clark bar.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
I'm starting to.
We got another one, says. We got another one. I'm surrounded.
Tyrese, where did you go trick-or-treating at? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what a good idea. I was just
Yeah.
Shit,
Yup,
where
I'm
did I go
full of
trick or
good
treating
ideas.
at?
Tyrese, if you were to trick or treat,
I never got robbed for my candy though. That was the one thing I never got. I robbed a lot of people for their candy, but I never got robbed.
Oh,
for
it was
my
you,
candy. Yeah.
motherfucker! I thought you looked familiar.
No, we used
So
to go.
what would you do?
Son of a
We used to
bitch.
go to the community center. And
Did
they
you
used
think
to-
it was him because
That's
he's wearing
where
a
I went, the
Hawaiian
community
shirt?
Center.
he was always wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
I always got the Hawaiian shirt on.
Get laid, then go steal some candy.
No, you know what I like? The people who put like the candy outside, the lazy fucks that put the candy outside.
Just the
and
fucking
like,
bowl?
Yeah, just get the bowl. Or
I take the whole bowl. Why wouldn't you?
The ones I hate is people who leave their lights on. They don't have candy, and they look at you like, "Why the fuck are you knocking on my door?"
I think that's where the egging and TP came in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like your lights on. Turn off your lights if you don't have candy. All right.
No, I agree. You don't fucking.
Warning number one.
You don't fucking TP a good sport. Okay, you TP the fucking old people. Not even the old people. The guy that's like 40 years old. Listen.
40 are the old people?
Listen. Okay, I remember like I lived in Crestwood most of my life. So in Crestwood, there'd be this weird fuck that lived across the street. Now we used to fuck with him constantly. Okay, constantly. We used to shine like a little laser pen. He used to like slam the fucking doors. He used to go crazy. Anyways, he was probably in his mid-40s then. He would just sit at his little lonely man chair and watch directly at the TV. You could see through the storm door.
I have a feeling this guy probably owned your mall, and that's why it went to shit.
No.
He owned his mom?
His mall.
His
Crestwood
mall.
Oh, his mall.
You ever been
It's
there?
almost the same thing.
No,
but
I've
mom,
been to a
mom's,
pile
There's a
of dirt.
reason for that.
mom's watching right now, so let's relax.
All right, guys, we're getting off subject.
I know.
The
Thank-
Hi,
question
CJ's
was,
mom.
Hey.
What are you doing
question
later?
was, what's the best place to get candy in St. Louis? I need to know.
For Halloween.
Not for me,
Suburbs.
for people out there. I don't want to know myself.
County suburbs.
Well, let me tell
want to
you
get candy, that's where
right
you
here. Don't
Oh,
go to Bubblehead Road.
that's
Don't
a-
go to Zombie Road. Don't go to Lemp Mansion.
Okay, real quick. Interestingly
We'll get to
enough,
that.
so we're in Webster Groves Going Dutch Radio Network studios. Mayhem podcast live right now. Plug. Anyways, you would think Webster Groves would be, no matter where you are, it'd be a pretty decent place for a lot of trick or treaters, a lot of candy.
Right.
So we had candy out, in the front yard. So I'm up against a pretty fucking popular fucking street. It's pretty crazy busy. In a side street that's pretty slow. So I'm gonna get a lot of trick or treaters. We got 2 trick or treaters last year. 2 fucking trick or treaters, and I thought I was in a busy like kids are fucking everywhere. And no man.
No.
How much of that really does have to do with like just today's society? Like
I think
people
that's what
don't
it is,
want their
man.
kids
Okay.
going out,
Well, here's the
walking
thing.
door to door.
Here's the thing: is everybody goes out to the county now, goes to suburban areas for trick or treating now. It's just what they do. So even if you live in the city, people usually tend to go out there and come back.
And counties spread out. That's what a
Guys,
lot of people. It's not like
and they're
one little
done before
neighborhood.
dark now,
right?
too.
Anyone
Yeah.
who's watching on Facebook or YouTube live right now, we want to know what is your favorite place or what's your go-to place for Halloween for trick or treating.
Naomi on
some
Facebook said
candy?
Walmart. She said Walmart.
Naomi sounds like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Johnny.
Who
Madness a
is
lot.
this Naomi chick? Johnny Madness. Do we know her? Is
I
she
feel
even a
bad for
person?
whatever roommates she might have.
Johnny has an
God.
opinion, and I like it. I like it a
He
lot.
does.
That was
He
funny,
does.
Naomi.
Love you,
Keep it up.
Naomi.
You're
Thanks
funny.
for
Is it
commenting on our
Naomi
show.
or Naomi?
Is it
It's
Naomi
whatever you
or
want to.
Naomi?
Hey, it's
It's whatever you
I'm
want
owned
it to be.
backwards is what it is.
Ooh, Oh, damn. Shit.
Man.
Damn. Oh.
Damn.
Let's talk more about Johnny Madness's.
Johnny Madness.
Johnny Madness. Let's talk more about him.
Is there
Let's
anything
not
I
talk
could
about
play?
Halloween. That's overrated.
Oh, he's not very interesting.
Johnny Madness seems pretty interesting.
Halloween's every day, so I guess so.
Man, what the fuck? You got an uninteresting guy to come on our fucking show?
What are you talking
Actually,
about? Johnny Madness?
actually, you did.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what, this one's on you.
Real quick, Sam, what are you dressed up as?
Well, okay, so I went upstairs and your girl said, I go, you like my outfit? And I put on I can't really do it without. So I put on my fedora, and she goes, "What are you, a mafia guy?" And I'm like, just because I'm Italian, I got to be in the mafia. What the fuck is anti-Italian American propaganda?
Only when you talk
Everything
like
you just said
Only when
right
you talk
there,
like that.
yeah, speaks fucking I'm Italian.
Okay,
Fuck,
well
you
maybe,
think I'm Italian? You think
maybe
I'm
you
a
guys
mafia
shouldn't
guy?
really
Fuck you,
comment
I'll
on
kill
that.
You with your family? What you looking?
He could have been
Hey,
eating a
hey.
pizza right now. Oh,
Hey.
what? I'm Italian now.
Listen,
He's eating fucking spaghetti meatballs.
Oh, because I'm eating spaghetti,
Listen.
you think I'm Italian?
Listen.
Fuck you and your pepperoni.
Oh my
How
God,
about that?
Yeah, you're Italian. You're Italian.
fucking what? Anyway.
Are you not the
no.
mafia?
But no, fucking, I was just, I go, no, I was gonna be a blues brother, and she goes,
Yeah, I don't
oh,
see
It works. I like it.
Is that colorful mafia?
you're mafia, and I'm like, fucking mafia don't exist.
Oh, here
Anyway,
we go.
no,
Here we
but-
go. The mafia doesn't fucking exist.
But you know what I love about people that try to impersonate Italians?
What's that,
It's
Tim?
almost like they're reading off a restaurant menu. They really don't know any
Ah,
other
let's
words.
go get it. The mozzarella, the
Hey,
spaghetti.
Hey, Charlie.
mozzarella,
Hey, Sonia,
marinara.
spaghetti
Yeah.
meatballs.
hey, Charlie, if you don't fucking
Say
speak up,
balls one more time. Say balls one more time,
Hey,
Johnny
balls.
Madness. Balls.
Hey,
Say it with say it in a sentence.
Hey, would you like to come in and eat my balls?
Who eats balls?
Your mama does. How about that, huh?
Meatballs.
Johnny
oh.
Johnny Madness is busting chops over here on
Extra
Going Dutch
sauce.
Radio Network.
Hey,
Hey,
Alfredo.
Live
Hey,
Monday
Johnny.
Mayhem
contest.
I can't even talk right
Yeah, it's
now.
what I do, you know?
It is. It is what you do.
But
and
Johnny Madness, though, what else do you do?
Oh.
Let's talk here. Tell us,
What?
please.
What I do?
What else do you do? Just tell
Life-
us more about yourself.
Life of Johnny Madness. Sorry, I got to drink this.
You want the interesting stuff or the non-interesting stuff?
I want it
I'm
all
just
to-
trying to survive life like everybody else.
I want a whole package deal right now. Can you here? Pour me some tea there.
Yeah, you need the tea because you're about to get a package deal, you know.
CJ, you want some tea?
Okay, so I do music. I'm in a band called Devil's Your Shadow.
Devil's your shadow.
We're okay. We're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The rest of the guys are amazing, and I'm there doing my thing. That's pretty much it. I think Sammy's rubbing off on me because I don't know how else to talk.
He's
Hey,
this
hey,
fucking
you know,
guy over here.
I'm
He's
going
fucking
down the
talking with
list.
his hands. Hide your
So,
drinks. He's
yeah.
gonna knock him over.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm a little smooth on that. Yeah. So there's the music. I really like film. Film's my main thing. Film's also really hard to do, especially in St. Louis. And I got the movie coming out, and not to jump the gun, but I'm working on possibly doing another movie in a year. Hopefully, this one will fast track a little more, a little slasher flick.
Can you tell us what the name of the movie is?
Max and Chase is the one I'm currently in post production for, and it's going through audio right now. The reason is okay. So we what?
That's not fucking tea. What did you pour me?
Hey, yo, it's a cup of cream of some young guy. Suck it down. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk about
What?
a movie here.
Is it tea?
Yeah, it's tea.
No, it's not tea.
It's not tea.
Ooh.
I was
Well, you
lied
got-
to
hey,
this
there's
whole
a
time.
There's a tea bag.
Are you teabagging?
He's teabagging. You just got
He's
teabagging.
teabagging.
He's like into
Oh, that's tequila. Shit, my bad.
No one can hear you. What's up?
That was tequila. My
Oh,
bad.
okay,
I got my
gotcha.
teas messed up.
Are you guys like just
I
chugging
thought,
it?
No, you don't shoot tequila, man. You don't shoot
know
tequila.
you-
Here we go.
Oh,
We don't
yeah.
shoot tequila.
I wasn't ready for it. I
Come
thought
on.
there was still beer in here. There's more.
It is beer in there. It is beer in there.
Yeah, there is. I thought that was where the line was.
I thought
drawn.
you were being ballsy. I was like,
I just wasn't ready. All right, I'm good. I got this.
Johnny Madness.
I took a beer gulp.
What is the name of his movie?
Max and Chase.
Max and Chase. Now,
And-
which one's the guy? Which one's the girl?
Oh, that's a good question. You have to see the movie.
Ooh, he knows how to promote.
And then we're also doing a porno spinoff called Max in Chase. I'm really trying to get the actress back, but I don't think she's into it. So, if you're looking to make your cameo debut,
My
this is a
nipples
chance.
got instantly hard. I'm sorry.
By the drink or by Johnny Manis?
Just by smelling this fucking tequila. Fuck.
Let Johnny talk. God damn it.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's good. It's good. So yeah, it's called Max and Chase. We filmed it back in 2014. It's been going through some post-production hell. It's on a pretty good track now. I got a good audio guy who lives in LA. He's working on it. He's doing pretty good work. Basically, I'm just waiting for him to get done with his work, and then I can wrap that shit up, and we can get that shit going.
Making moves, man.
Making moves.
Yeah.
Making movies. Making movies.
Movies and movies.
Is there anything that I could play on YouTube? Is there any like trailers or what's up?
Yeah, we have 2 teasers and a trailer on YouTube. I'd say let's start with the teasers.
Now I can only play YouTube. I can only play audio right now. Now I can play video after the break.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait till after the break.
Let's do
for
it
this.
after the
Let's
break.
let's
It's
wait
not-
till after the break.
okay.
It's not gonna make a lot of
Hey,
sense.
I wanna get the whole audience
yeah.
involved, all 8
What the
people
fuck?
that
Did
are
you
live
type all this
listening.
up?
No, I didn't type all of it up. I copied and
got
pasted.
So how many people are live right now, Sam?
8 people.
There are 8 people live on Facebook. Everywhere else, I do not know. But
okay.
Facebook, if you're listening, all right, the Patrick, Kyle, Naomi, fuck Naomi,
Hey,
Rich,
take
I'm
that
sure
back.
Patrick has.
Rich, who else?
Wait,
That's all that's commenting right now. But anyway, all right. So let's talk about haunted history of St. Louis because it is Halloween. We got a pumpkin with a giant ass stem. Get that in the camera, CJ. Fucking look at that stem right there.
Oh, it's a big stem. I
It's a
picked that one
big-
especially because I had a
Get
giant
outta
stem.
Fuck
Come on, not the whole, just the tip, just the tip, just the tip.
We're not asking you to take the
All
whole
right,
pumpkin.
guys, we're live right now. Sam, tell us what the fuck are you about to talk about?
I
Look
have
his
here
papers.
in my hand, the history. No, anyway, no. So fucking. Oh, Micah's listening too. Fucking.
Hi, Micah.
Bubblehead Road. Tyrese, you lived in North County.
I did. I don't know what the
You don't
fuck
know what
you're talking
Bubblehead Road
about,
is?
yeah.
Okay. Do you know Carico Road? Okay. Apparently, fucking, it's like something out of like a grim fairy tale. There is a family called the Bubbleheads.
Did they have bubbleheads?
This is true. I don't know. That's the whole thing. But apparently on Carico Road in North County, St. Louis, it's actually been nicknamed Bubblehead Road.
Yeah.
Because there are people there with like fucking like heads that are enlarged at bubbleheads.
Right now?
Like
today.
I don't know if it's,
I've been to
like,
Bobblehead Road, but that's a completely different experience.
Another one. We need a
It's-
fucking sound.
It's actually a
pretty good, man.
It's actually a driveway.
Every
at your
time you
mama's
guys
house.
make an innuendo, we're gonna have $1 in a fucking jar. Every single time.
Well, you
I
might
took
as well
mine to
just
that
take my
bartender.
wallet
I'm
then.
gonna have a fucking jar for this.
Jesus.
all right.
Sorry about that.
So
So-
much for us doing cocaine. Come
No,
on, Johnny.
so-
You've been moving around nonstop.
Look. This
That's
says
just me, bro.
somewhere
It's okay.
in the thick woods beyond those signs, according to local lore, live the Bubbleheads.
How thick
Some
are these
say they
woods?
are a family who took experimental drugs that caused their heads to swell to the size of large pumpkins.
Sounds like my
Or-
family. Okay.
Sounds like my boss. The government or the pharmaceutical company bought them off and hid them away from this isolated road just south of the Missouri River in unincorporated Florissant. Others say that the Bubbleheads are an old St. Louis family with physical deformities from years of inbreeding. Ooh, ouch. That's what I love. They keep to themselves or they attack trespassers in a fury of rage. Some stories about the area reference hookmen who stalk the night, mysterious hitchhikers from the great beyond, or simply ghosts with big swollen
No, wait.
heads.
Are they hookmen or hookers? I'm still thinking Bobblehead Road.
Well, it's
so
North
I'm-
County, so
Yeah, that's
it's up
Bobblehead
for
Road.
debate. It's up for debate.
I feel like you can check this out super easily. Like,
and I don't suffer from none of the shit that them bitches talk about on their show, right? But what I do find fucking offensive,
I don't know if this is like the thing.
that these bitches are doing the same thing you see a lot of motherfucking women already going through.
Okay, I don't
and
think
they have prerequisites.
I don't think
Is this the bubbleheads that I think?
CJ looked up, just for the viewers, what they're not seeing is CJ looked up a YouTube video and it said dangerous bubbleheads, and it's just this motherfucking guy on there going, "These
Whoa,
fucking
is this the
bitches."
road? Is that the road?
Yeah, Legend of Carico Road. Yep.
All right.
Concept trailer. So it's some
Oh,
guys.
this is a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
In a world.
In a world where bobbleheads are bubbleheads.
I don't have the video. It's just the audio. This sounds
It's
cool.
just the audio based on true events. Yeah.
well, this is good podcast. Us
Every
listening.
city has an urban legend.
Well, I thought that was really it. I thought Johnny was the part of it.
I got you guys different from the rest. I'm reading the text that pops up because you guys are hearing nothing but music.
Yeah.
On the scariest night of the year, a a trip gone wrong.
Dude, this is like kind of a legit. Obviously, there's multiple
Yeah.
stories about this shit.
Discover the secrets.
Now we had Jim Welsh comment on Facebook. He said, "Home of Bubble Boy,
Who?
been there." Jim Welsh commented on Facebook. He
Do
said,
you know who Jim Welsh is?
I have no idea.
Jim Welsh, thank you for watching, buddy. I greatly appreciate it.
I have no idea. But yeah, thanks.
You don't
Jim.
know Jim Welsh?
Friend of yours? No.
Yeah.
Fuck, Sam.
I don't know. Maybe he's a Welcher.
He's a colleague of mine
Okay.
at my place of work.
Okay.
Anyway, no. Jim Welsh said, "Home of the Bubble Boy, been there." Dad used to shoot at people. Now, Jim actually has something because
Jim, what the fuck?
It said that somebody, John Ghostman, somebody that bought an old farmhouse up there, remembers a boy who lived at the far end of the street a long time ago. The boy had hydrosyphilis.
The guy's name happened to be Ghostman.
Syphilis. I don't know. Fucking a medical condition that leads to swelling of the brain. Supposedly, he would play outside wearing a helmet to protect the sensitive skull. Ghostman
real
and
sensitive.
others say the family moved away a long time ago, probably to seek privacy. But
Yeah,
anyway,
if I was that retarded, I'd seek privacy too. Shit.
damn.
Johnny fucking madness,
Is
man.
that why you moved to LA?
Yeah, for privacy.
Ba-dum-bum.
I went to the busiest city in America for privacy.
No, but John, but going back, so Bubblehead Road. If you know anything else, comment. But John, you moved back here to St. Louis. Like, how does it feel being back though?
Actually, it feels pretty good.
It feels pretty good.
I
There
like
you
it.
go.
Dude, the fall is the best. I love the colors here. You don't get that shit in California. I'm just saying. You
Is
don't.
California like hot or like cold, lukewarm? Like, what is it all day?
Southern
long?
California, which is where I was at, it
Yeah.
just it stays warm. It stays, during the winter time, it basically is the worst day in the winter when it's cold is basically like a normal fall day here.
Wow.
That's pretty much how I can describe it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. But you do kind of miss those seasons.
Yeah.
And thunderstorms. Oh, I missed thunderstorms real bad.
What about
tornadoes?
tornadoes?
You missed thunderstorms?
Fuck yeah, I missed the
Thunderstorms are
thunderstorms,
cool.
the
I feel
tornadoes. Give it to me, dude. When it's sunny and warm all the time, you start feeling like you're Bill Murray in the fucking Groundhog Day movie. You know what I mean? Like
gotcha.
you kind of like, what fucking year is it? Like
Oh,
where
we're
am I?
getting a call. The number's 310. That's the area code? Does
Yeah,
anyone know
answer
that?
it. Answer it. That's
Answer
fine.
it. That's
Yeah.
probably it. Might be my buddy from the band.
All right, you are
I'm hoping.
hopefully
Buddy from the band.
you're live. Going Dutch Radio Network. You're live. Mayhem Mondays podcast. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
You're live. Going Dutch Radio Network. Mayhem Mondays podcast. Who is it?
How's it going over there?
Good. Who is this?
It's Anthony from DYS.
Anthony. That's my boy.
Phew,
This is
was-
Anthony, the
sorry,
guitarist from,
sorry. Real quick, I was afraid it was a debt collector. I was like, skip another one.
Bed. Anthony, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Anthony? Can I call you Ant?
Moving around like you got swamp ass over there. What's up?
Hey.
Man, I miss you, dude. How's it going?
Doing good, You know, hanging in there. Enjoying another cold, quote-unquote, night in California.
So,
Yeah.
so what? Once again,
Fucking-
Johnny, you said. So who is this?
This
calling
is
in?
this is Tonez. He is the guitarist for Devil's Your Shadow. He's also my writing partner. He writes all the music. Very talented guy.
Oh,
Nice.
good shit, man.
Lives in Carson, California. Great guy. Tony, say hi.
Hi, Tony.
Introduce your guys yourselves.
Hi, Tony. I'm CJ, your host. It's getting awkward as fuck.
Tony, the rest of us aren't really.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
no, Tony, we're talking about you. Tony, this is Sam Catanzaro right here. And
This is Tyrese Jenkins.
what's going on with you, Tony? How do you feel about Halloween? That was a stupid question, wasn't it?
I mean, Halloween back in the days was fun times, but when you get a little up there in the age, you
Yeah.
miss the trick or treating.
Well, Sam
Do you-
goes fucking
no,
trick-or-treating all the time,
no.
so-
Do you tell jokes down there in California for Halloween?
Ooh.
Oh, that's perfect.
Do I tell jokes? No. That's
No
not
one
a
tells
California
jokes?
thing.
So how do you get your candy? What do you do?
More of just getting to the point, either the candy or the trick.
Right. So okay. So Tony, have you had somebody not give you candy and then you play a trick on them? And if so, what?
No, I never played a trick on anybody, honestly. It's either you go up and knock the door and no one answers, or they give you the candy and you walk away.
The trick is they don't answer the door, is what he's saying. They either
Yeah,
give you a
exactly.
trick or they give you the candy. And the trick is, fuck off, no one's home.
One more.
Yeah, so it is just a St. Louis thing.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I guess so.
I give you
I didn't
you
think
1
about
point,
it.
Sam.
You think people have the decency if they're not going to answer the door, turn off the porch light.
That's what I'm fucking.
Well, yeah. You are exactly right, Tyrese.
100%.
No, you know what's
100%.
crazy?
Yeah, your mama raised you well.
You would have somebody like at the end of the street. It'd be like some cul-de-sac or something like that, and it'd be one light. So you
Right.
walk all the way down there because the light is on, and you find out this person doesn't have candy,
Fuckers.
and they look at you like you're stupid for like not.
Yeah. When no, you're the stupid one for not turning off your porch light in the first place,
why you-
letting me walk down this whole freaking
No
street.
shit, it's
I
like,
get
woman,
you.
it's fucking Halloween. It's fucking Halloween. What
My
the fuck do you
God.
expect?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So hey, so all right, can you tell us anything about Johnny Madness?
Oh God, here we go.
Like a funny story, something like
Oh, no.
embarrassing, anything, you know, just
Johnny,
kind of.
Johnny, what's his name again?
Anthony.
Embarrassing?
Anthony.
I can't think of anything really embarrassing.
Oh no, not even our first show.
No, I can't think of anything too much that's embarrassing.
I think he's trying to protect me right
Yeah,
now.
that's a
That's a
good
good
friend.
friend.
That's a good friend, man.
Tyrese, when we go out, you never fucking protect me ever.
Why would I?
He's not a good friend.
No,
He's
that is
using
a
you
good
for-
friend.
You
right
need to get
there.
yourself an
He's,
Anthony.
he's using you for his own
They're all in
personal
Los
gain.
Angeles.
Anthony, you want to move to St. Louis and be my friend?
Well,
What do you want to move to St. Louis to be my friend?
I don't know if I want to move to St. Louis in general. You know,
Can you be my friend then
It's
at
a
least?
beautiful place.
Can you be my
but
friend then
I
at
think
least?
I'd have to visit before I can make a commitment like that.
But
You
can
come
you be
on
my
down.
friend?
You visit me, buddy.
You know, I'm not getting an answer.
We can be best friends. That's fine.
Hey, thanks. See, Tyrese, I don't need you. I got a guy 2,000 miles away.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
Hey, he's a good friend to have, though. I'll give you that.
Anthony, so you're live right now on Mayhem Mondays podcast, Going Dutch Radio Network. What do you want to say to the world?
What I want to say to the world? I don't know. Let's see. What's today? Monday. We got Halloween coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I guess I can tell everybody happy Halloween out there. You know, it's a little early, but since they probably won't hear from me again after this.
Fair enough.
All right. Thanks for calling, Anthony.
Anthony,
man.
dude, I love you,
Anthony.
man. It was good to talk to you again.
Mucho
thanks for
gusto.
having me.
Mucho gusto, Anthony.
CJ, how do
When
you
you
feel?
go to break, I'm gonna need you guys to let Johnny go wipe his ass so he can stop moving around all day.
No shit, Johnny.
What's
What
going
the fuck,
on? Are you
man?
not comfortable? What's going on, Johnny?
Oh, man, I like to sit on one. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter, okay?
Fuck
Hey, Johnny, your boy Patrick just said, best friends stomp on your feelings, just saying. I think he's right. That's why Tyrese and I, like, we're like,
Maybe that just means
you-
Patter's a shitty friend and he's trying to justify it.
nah, he can't be. He's dating Naomi.
Are we gonna keep on going with this, or
With okay, well, let's move
How's
on to
that
the
tea
next.
treating you guys? The tea?
Let's
How's
move
the-
on.
Oh, the tea.
It's good.
The fucking
Tea
What is
Tea.
it?
Really
What
good.
is
Tea.
it? Southern Peach? Or what was
Oh,
it?
Southern
Yeah,
Peach.
good. It's good.
Okay, first
We're
off,
some classy bitches in
Southern.
this
All right,
motherfucker.
cheers, this
Come on,
motherfucker.
man.
All right.
Okay, first off, this is the nastiest peach tea I've ever had
That's
because
some good-
Because it's tequila.
it's fucking straight. It
What
tastes-
other
Yeah, I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
tea do you drink?
I'm not gonna lie, man. A little bit of a mix wouldn't have been so bad. Like anything, lime juice.
You mixed it with beer.
Nah, dude.
God.
I'm pretty sure the beer was just
Nah.
about gone.
Dude, I could drink, but the fucking
It's-
what kind of tequila is this?
It's,
Please.
it's feeling a little bit better though, right?
It could have
The
been-
more you drink
Tyrese,
it, the better
Tyrese,
it
hand
feels.
me that bottle. Let me see that bottle.
Could have at least been pumpkin.
Show the
spiced
bottle to the
tequila
world.
or some
And
shit.
what-
to
oh, wait,
satisfy
wait,
my
it's-
basic
It's
bitch
Cama-
needs.
Camarena, Familia Camarena, Tequila, Reposado, Piro de Agave Azul.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
You are terrible at that.
Fucking
He's
A.
pretty good. He's pretty
Actually, going up to the cash
No, that was-
register.
Speaking Spanish is easy. All you got to do is say vowels.
good. Cheers to another
There we
slow
go.
shooting of
Am I supposed
tequila.
to drink out of this? Is that why we're cheersing?
No. Going up to the cash register with tea, coffee mugs, and tequila.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
was
my
expecting the cashier to kind of look at me weird.
Especially with that shirt on.
Yeah, especially with the shirt on. Party shirt, tequila, tea, and then coffee mugs. Nothing. No reaction. At all.
In Los Angeles, you'd fit right in.
There we go.
All right, so here's the thing. Anybody that's listening live right now, anybody that's on Facebook, anybody that's on YouTube, anybody that's on Twitch, anybody.
Pornhub.
What else are we streaming?
Pornhub.
That's what we're streaming on. Anybody that's live on something, call in. Let us know about your like local experience, ghost sightings, Halloween, anything like that. Just call in. All right, the number to call is 636-926-6945. You think I
Yes,
did
sir.
that?
That was perfect, dude. That's perfect.
Yeah, you did that really well.
Should we
Kevin
take
Sigley,
I feel like we should take a small break. We should plug a few people before we go on break.
Yeah, absolutely. So tonight's episode is sponsored by.
You are really loud.
Am I?
Dude, he's always
An
super.
inch.
And I
Just an inch.
I tried
Just
to
an
turn
inch.
him down.
Fall back.
I
Just
tried
an
to turn him
inch.
down.
It's the peas.
Johnny Madness trying to run the show. I love
I'm
it.
sorry.
Johnny
No,
Rockets
I-
already
it's
made
a
it.
Give him the
professional
ones and
currency.
twos.
What?
Give him the ones and twos. He needs to run this whole thing.
Give him
Who?
Ones and twos.
Who?
That's a Mike
All
Johnny.
right, those peas are a popping.
All right, am I loud now?
You
No, you're
are.
good.
Go
You're
ahead.
All right.
And he's back.
All right, and Sam's back. So, all right, so this show is sponsored by, right now, it's sponsored by Kevin Sigalito of Farmers Insurance.
Yes, Kevin Sigalito is from Farmers Insurance. He has life insurance, auto insurance. He is everybody's insurance, millennial insurance people. Please give him a call right now. His telephone number is 314-368-7007. That's right, guys. His telephone number is 314-368-7007. Fucking
007. He's like your James Bond of the insurance world, and he will hook you up. He's a man with a plan, the life insurance plan, whatever you got to do. So if you got,
And there's a new actor playing him every 2 movies.
exactly.
I like it.
He's this. I think the last movie was Robert De Niro. This movie is a fat Joe Pesci. It's fucking great. He's our Italian insurance agent. We love you, Kevin. And with that, what are we going on break with? What are we going to give the
We're going to go on
audience?
break. We're going to go on break with Johnny Madness, who is to the camera's left. This is his band, Devil's Your Shadow, and we're going to watch a YouTube video while we're on break. We're going to go on break for about 7 or 8 minutes or so.
All right.
Maybe about 10 minutes or so. Maybe that's about it. Is it
Do
okay?
not
it's
leave.
a little
We have
too
about
long.
10 people watching now. Do not fucking go, or else we will find you.
You can leave.
Wait.
Yeah,
Can you say that? Can you say that
I'll
one
take
more
a
time,
piss.
Sam? Can you please threaten the people before we go on break?
Listen, if we come back from
look at the
break,
camera. Look at
I am looking at the camera. I just got sunglasses on. You can't follow.
Do
my
it in
eyes.
an Italian accent.
Take 'em
Listen,
off.
So we
Be
can take it
serious
serious.
now.
If you do not fucking come back, when we come back from break, we will hunt you down.
Okay.
We will find you.
Get your fucking balls off.
And we'll just have a stern talking to, because I don't want to threaten everybody on
Yeah,
here
yeah.
Okay,
live,
that's good,
you know.
that's good, that's good.
And then I'm gonna cut your
Absolutely,
fucking balls off.
Absolutely. But we're going to come back. This is Devil's Your Shadow. Fucking watch it. Going Dutch Radio, Mayhem Monday podcast.
Yeah, guys. Once again, we're going on break for about 7 or 8 minutes. You guys have any final thoughts before we go on break? Anything? Anything?
Yeah, boobs.
Okay.
It's my
That's
final
your
thought.
final thought?
Boobs. Yes.
That's like my first.
Tyrese, what you got, buddy?
my
You've been a
final
little
thought.
quiet tonight. Come on.
You wanna take a shit in your bathroom.
Okay. Hey,
And
make sure that it hit the number 2 button, because there's the one and number 2 if you haven't seen it yet.
I'm not.
That is, I saw that, by the way. That's the weirdest fucking thing.
Or
I've ever
don't
seen.
and just let it simmer.
Yeah, that's true. You can let it simmer. It can't be any worse than what I normally do. All right, guys.
DYS, Devil's Your Shadow.
All right, guys, we're going on break. 10 minutes. We'll be right back. Going Dutch Radio Network. We'll see you guys in just a bit.
Some kind of Romeo and Juliet type deal. Basically a love story between an angel and a demon.
Hi, my name's Chase. I have to live my life according to God's will.
The devil has many faces.
I'm Max.
Tall, dark, and mysterious. I mean, guys like that are really hard to find.
I love you.
I love you too.
Ever since you've been hanging out with Max, you've become a completely different person.
Instead of the perfect little angel I'm supposed to be, when I'm with Max, it leads me down a path that completely opposes God, the church, and my faith.
Those Jesus freaks look at me like I'm some kind of demon or something.
Like, oh boy, done lost his mind, you know what I'm saying?
Very bad things are about to happen. This is only the beginning.
Some kind of Romeo and Juliet type deal. Basically a love story between
and it feels, oh, it feels as heavy as stone. Time is not really a friend at all, no, 'cause it'll leave, oh, to leave you all alone. On and on, and I say on and on, oh, life it goes. On and I say on and on, oh, you've got no time to waste, you've got no time to hesitate, 'cause there's still mountains left to climb and through. Time and space and a little bit of faith, yeah. We'll get you back, back to living life. It goes on and I say on and on, oh, life it goes. On and I say on and on, oh, life it No matter how hard or how many times you get knocked down, you've got to get your feet back on solid ground. There's no giving up, there's no turning back. Well, you've come too far. On and I say on and on, oh, life it goes. On and I say on and on, It goes on and on, and I say on and on. Oh, life it goes on and on and on and on.
All right, guys, we are live right now. This is Going Dutch Radio Network. This is Mayhem Mondays podcast. And what are you two talking about right now? I'm just curious.
Oh, man, we were just going like pretty much in depth about his persona.
Yeah.
He was asking how I came up with this specific persona. All right, we went over why I came up with the persona. He was asking how I came up with this persona, and he was saying that I do act a little differently once I put on the mask and the hoodie. And
and that's the point, right?
That side of me comes out when I have it on. And I was explaining to him years ago when I came up with the name Johnny Madness. It's based off of a high school nickname I had and such, and then I changed it a little bit. And then as far as the look goes, honestly, I was pretty big into Smallville at the time. And the red,
What?
yeah, I was a big Smallville dude. So
Okay.
So the Green Arrow was on the show, and he was always wearing the sunglasses, and I was like, dude, that would look so much cooler with a mask.
The mask was so stupid though, because I think it's just put on a mask. I wouldn't know who you are because you got your cheekbones are like covered.
What?
I don't know.
For like the Green Arrow, all he did was put this on, and everybody was like, "Oh, who the fuck is that?"
Wait, Tyrese, cover your face.
I don't know, eh?
Cover your face.
You got like cover
your eyes.
here, like right.
Oh my God, who the fuck are you?
Hey, well,
who are you right now?
Hey, no, seriously, I'll tell you, I've been to like parties before where people.
Oh,
I used to wear my logo that's on my back.
Guys, we have a caller.
We have a caller on Going Dutch Radio Network.
We have a caller.
To be continued.
Answer this fucking bitch.
What you want?
All
That's
right,
what you say.
Going
What
Dutch
you
Radio Network. You are live right now. Hold on. Let me make sure all the music's up. All right, you're live right now. Who is this?
All right. Hey, what's up, fellas?
How's it going?
It's Kevin Cigalito from Farmers Insurance. Oh my God, I'm fanboying right now.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
What you want?
You know, first of all, I want to ask Tyrese a very important question.
Talk to me, fella. Talk to me, big boy. Big sucker.
So,
I'm smelling what you're shitting. Go ahead, say something. Speak something, motherfucker.
It's really gross.
So, you
Are you gonna ask the question, Dad?
Huh?
Go ahead, ask the question. I'm sorry.
You throw thousands upon thousands of dollars at a radio program, and then one of the hosts decides to text you when you should and should not call in. I don't know how I feel about that. How would you feel, Tyrese?
Why do you wait? So you not calling? When did you call in?
He's being a fucking smart
I was told don't call in until after 9:30, and then I was told I had to call in right now.
Where's these thousands of dollars, though?
You know
I
what?
ain't seen none of this.
Tyrese,
you know what is this?
You know what I'm hearing right now, Tyrese?
What's this? What
you know
are you
I'm
hearing?
right now? Is that some little pissant who's fucking ungrateful for us giving him a shout out is all fucking worried because we're making him wait a few minutes to fucking call in.
No.
You know what? You
That's what I'm
fucking
hearing.
I wrote Sam a check last week.
Okay, look,
So if
Cam,
you didn't get any of that, I'm just letting you know.
Cam, this is what you can call in whenever the fuck you want to call in. That's my
Yeah.
Thanks,
I mean,
Tyrese.
my
you
stance.
thanks.
You know what? Because I like you, and I'm not gonna say everybody else in here they don't like you.
Did he write you a check?
Huh?
Did he write you a check?
No, he wrote me a letter saying that I'm his favorite.
Ooh.
So some people might think that's a little bit better than a check.
You know what
I mean?
tells me that I'm his favorite though? His $5,000 check.
No.
Oh wait.
He got it.
$5,000
It cleared
what?
the bank.
Hey, Kevin.
I told him to give you 4 of it.
Damn.
Kevin, how's the boy?
How's the what?
How's the boy?
How's the boy?
The little boy.
Good.
Okay.
What is this? You can't be having inside conversation.
Yeah.
Podcast,
Is this like?
man.
Is this? I'm assuming it's a son, but if it's a boy just trapped in the
he just
basement,
nodded
That's what I'm
agree.
saying, dude.
Huh? Just not agree. No, this is a podcast. Tell us what the fuck you mean. You can't start a conversation.
If I want insurance, quality insurance, who should I come to?
Definitely me. You sent me a lead today, and we signed him up.
Really?
And saved him a bunch of money.
Her name is Anita. She's a friend of the show. She actually commented. She's our friend's mom.
We appreciate it.
And
We
she
absolutely
called me
appreciate
and she was like, "Fucking Allstate's pissing
I really
me
like
off."
my friend's mom.
Me too.
Wow.
Wow. Oh shit. Damn.
Damn, Johnny fucking.
I want to hear that story.
Kevin. Well, we're very happy that you got a lead. We appreciate it, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
that
great. And
go ahead. Yeah.
I promised everybody. I told Sam last week I would try to bring up a discussion. Last week we talked about millennials.
Okay.
Kind of stems off this, and actually I want Tyrese to answer this question last because I recently went to an ethics class.
Oh shit.
So,
hey, I was watching The Good Place, so I know all about ethics.
I choose.
Oh no, but I think your answer is going to be the best.
Okay.
So, this is the story. So you're standing on the bank of a river shore.
Okay.
There's $5 million.
On a river, the bank of a river. That's what. Okay.
Your wife or one of your relatives is floating down the river.
Oh, that's
Which one do you go after?
Wait,
which one of my relatives?
There's more. There's more than
let's
one.
dissect this.
You can
Say
only
this
do
one
one-
more time. I wasn't listening.
Okay, you can only do one thing. You can either save your spouse, a relative, or the $5 million floating down the river.
Okay. You guys, apparently I'm answering last, so.
Yeah, apparently Tyree's going last. So
Just give me a lot of time to think.
Because I know Tyrese's answer is going to be the best.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's go, Tyrese.
I mean, no, I'm the last man. Apparently, I gotta be.
Oh, you gotta be
okay,
last.
so we're gonna start with the true guest of the night.
Yeah.
Johnny
Madness.
Johnny Madness.
What would you do?
The band member from Devil's Your Shadow, the guy in the mask. Let us know. What's your thought?
Well, I would say since I don't have a spouse, that one goes right out the window.
Oh, you're in the world
So
of
it's
fiction.
But you're married.
No, at this point you're married. You're married to the love of your life right now. Yeah.
Okay, but who's my spouse? I mean, if it's somebody I can't stand, that changes things.
If it's a bitch.
Hypotheticals. Come on, Johnny.
Well,
come on.
Well,
come
let's
on.
the closest relative. You're like the one you love the
and
most.
that's the other thing. Which relative is it?
The one you love the most.
Things.
Who do you love the most? Relative-wise.
Out of my relatives?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my niece.
Your niece. All right, your niece is floating down.
No, fuck everybody.
Or is it $5 million?
Fuck everybody. It's my niece.
Okay.
I say my niece.
Oh, John.
Hey, fuck it.
You have such chivalry or whatever the fuck that word is.
If that's what you want to call it.
Oh,
All right,
man.
what about you two guys?
So
See
wait,
how
real
far it's
quick,
got
real
me
quick.
in life?
So the question is, if something is floating down the river and you have to save only one of three, it's either $5 million.
Wait, it's 3 people? I thought it was
three things.
It's 3 things. Two of them are people. Your wife or your relative.
Or
$5 million.
Or $5 million.
Oh, it depends on who's the relative, though.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Fuck
My
some of the
family, if I'm gonna have to do this, my family would absolutely expect me, and they feel like I would do the right thing if I took the $5 million. I'm sorry if anyone has to argue against that. I'm sorry, Mom.
You grew up in a weird family.
I'm sorry, sister, but they totally respect it, and I would expect the same as well.
All right, so you're going family member, your niece. You're going $5 million.
I'm going $5
CJ.
million because even though they might be going down the river and saying
You
bye
could
bye,
buy a new family with that
well,
money.
not by family. I can support. I can support with at least $4 million the rest of my family and have good wealth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's what I was finna say. I was finna bring that point up too. It's like, what if, by sacrificing one of your family members,
Kevin, why are you
$5
breathing
million
so heavily? Stop it.
So it's one of those things. So same guy who taught the course discriminating against millennials. He was also the answer was very definite. So it was, well, if you don't save a spouse or a relative, you're unethical because that means you care more about money.
But
I want to hear Tyrese's answer.
All right, Sam has to answer first though. Too.
No, apparently he
No. Sam next, and then Tyrese is last.
Yeah.
All right,
Kevin said Tyrese is last.
Well, if it's a family member, if it's either my mother or my father, I got to do it because if I don't save my father, my mom's gonna kick my ass, and if I don't save my mom's still gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, you're never gonna get $5 million living on the streets, bro.
Exactly. I'm never gonna get $5 million with broken legs. So if it's a relative, it depends on what relative though. That's the whole thing. Yeah. With my spouse, like I'm not, it's kind of hard because like none of us here are married, so it's like we don't really have that as a thing. I guess if I really loved her.
I don't think it's not a definite answer for the relative because you can take that $5 million
and buy a new relative.
No.
Yo, I'll be your brother for a mil.
Or save 300 kids that are starving.
Okay, so wait.
Right.
Real quick. So we're rescuing one of three things: $5 million, a relative, or your wife. Johnny, you stated that it's going to be one of your relatives, your niece.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I stated that it would be the $5 million because I'm going to let that one go, sacrifice, but let the others, weep the benefit or sow the benefits, right? Sam, what did you pick?
I'm going to save myself. If I'm on a river and people are just getting carried away.
You're on the bank.
You're
safe.
Man.
It don't matter. Fucking currents and shit. I could be taken out to sea anytime.
All right. You got a helicopter.
I'm saving myself.
We saved the best for last. Tyrese,
this is
would you pick $5 million going down the river, never coming back, $5 million,
or a relative?
A relative or your spouse,
my
the best looking, the one that would treat you the best spouse ever.
Okay, all right.
Let's hear your answers, Tyrese. Do it.
Like I said, the $5 million can actually help a lot of people. So by not saving your relatives or your spouse, you can always donate that $5 million. You can save thousands of lives. So you got a question of, is your spouse worth thousands of lives of people that you don't know? And the answer is yes. Yes, they are.
So wait. Just for the record, real quick. For the record, just for anybody who's listening, if my future spouse happens to be listening, you are more important than $5 million.
There we go. Yeah.
Fuck all those people. You call me.
Is
tonight.
she more important than starving kids in Africa?
So Kevin, what is your answer to this question? We all want to know. You are calling in. You were the one who asked us, Kevin Sigalito from Farmers Insurance Auto.
Here's the variables that aren't thrown into it, right? Because I hate definites. I can't stand when people are like,
yeah, you can't say yes. The right answer is yeah. I feel you.
What if it was like your second cousin, and he was fucking your wife, and
$5 million.
Screw it, I could
$5 million,
and she isn't going to take half my shit.
$5 million.
Deadbeat second cousin.
This is what I was trying to say earlier. It depends. Who's my wife? Who's my family member?
I didn't think Kevin was going to throw
people hold different values.
Is your wife?
If my whole family's, here's the thing. I didn't think Kevin was going to throw in everybody's fucking each other in my family, whether they're second cousins or not. So I'm going to pick the $5 million. Kevin, I didn't expect that from you.
Actually, I mean, in that scenario, I know exactly what I'd even say as I grab the $5 million. It's like, y'all can go ahead and squeeze one in right now because it's going to be the last chance you get.
I'll probably push him. But
no.
Before we go. How about this? It's the train theory right here. You're on a train. You can't stop it. You have 2 tracks, right?
Okay.
The first track is going to lead, and you're about to kill 5 people on this track. You have the option to swerve, but if you swerve onto the second track, you kill 1 person. So would you continue on the track to kill 5 people, or would you swerve to kill 1 person?
Well, if that's all the information I get, I would probably swerve to kill 1 person.
No. That was brought up in the class, that scenario.
Yeah.
But instead, the 5 people were conscious and aware, but the person on the other track was sleeping on the railroad track. So you take the chance of the 5 people seeing the train coming and running off the track, or running over the 1 person who's asleep.
Who's asleep? I would have to go with
good night, bitch.
The 5 conscious. Are we moving on? Are we done with Kevin?
Kevin, you're too goddamn stupid to get off the tracks when the train's coming.
This is great. I love it. We'll talk about this later.
Kevin brought up a great question. Who would you save, the millions of dollars, your family or the spouse? Kevin, we greatly appreciate it. Would you like to have a shout out for your business?
It's an insurance question.
Yeah. So call me any chance you get for a quote on your insurance. Really like working with first-time home buyers.
Bet he does.
Also, check us out on Facebook. We do Farmers Fridays. They're great videos. So hope you guys have a good night.
Thank you, Kevin.
Love your questions, Kev.
All right, Kevin, have a good night. Once again, that is Kevin Sigolito from Farmers Insurance. He does auto, life, everything insurance, people. Give him a call. His telephone number is 314-368-700-7.
And he did an excellent job of interrupting my origin story.
He did. You know, he's a dick like that, though.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And
Johnny,
you
can trust him with your insurance.
Johnny, I'm glad he did because it was pulling back the mask of Johnny Madness,
okay.
man.
Yeah, I don't want to shy away from the mystery.
You wouldn't been Johnny right now, man.
Okay.
You were being the guy behind the mask, man.
We don't want to talk about that guy.
You gotta always be Johnny.
We don't want to talk about that guy.
asked him.
I would ask him offline.
Sam. So
Yo, true.
we are live right now, guys.
Yes, we are.
Facebook, YouTube, Going Dutch Radio
live?
Network.
Shit.
On Facebook, YouTube, and this will be on iTunes. So please call in 636. Once again, 636-926-6945. We've talked about quite a bit. We talked about Johnny Mayhem and his band in L.A.
Madness. It's
Johnny
Mayhem
Mayhem.
Monday podcast. It's madness.
My
Mayhem
Johnny
Madness.
Madness.
my cousin is Johnny Mayhem.
Oh, are you being serious?
And he is like the villain of the insurance guy that just called. So
shit!
Oh, damn.
So we want to stay away from that fight.
Guys, we're live right now. Please comment, call us,
Hey,
your thoughts. But please, Sam, you want to bring up a good point, and you want to ask a great question to all the viewers and all the audience. And what is that?
Right, exactly. So since we're talking about Halloween and everything like that, who would you rather? What was
Who would you rather have as your boyfriend?
Oh, okay. So girls out there, ladies, commenting on
No,
Facebook.
it could be men
right?
too.
Men too.
Yo, whoa, did you just assume some genders?
What the fuck?
Don't
CJ?
do it.
What
Don't
the
do it.
fuck,
Fucking
CJ?
political
Sorry, buddy.
correctness.
What year is this?
Listen.
God.
Listen. Okay,
2018?
sorry. It's 2018. I was stuck back in 2004. So who would you rather have as your boyfriend? Jason from Friday the 13th or Freddy Krueger? Like, who would you rather have take you to dinner? Schmooze you over. Little bounce.
Well, I feel like Freddy Krueger would probably definitely have more personality going.
Yeah, he'll be fun.
think
Yeah,
so?
he'll be fun.
Jason's kind of a stiff.
See, that's what I thought at first, but I think Jason would be more the guy.
But real quick, who would be more awkward being in a restaurant, on a blind date with for the first time? Freddy Krueger or Jason?
Well,
You got Jason with the
would probably be more
mask.
awkward.
Go ahead.
But I think Jason would probably be more awkward. But I feel like Jason is the one who would pay for the bill at the end.
Tyrese, what do you think? What do you think, buddy?
Freddy's
Jason
got
is a nice
narcissist.
guy, but Freddy will take you on an adventure, man. You know what I mean? Like he'll be fun.
Though.
Freddy,
You know what I mean? You could talk to him. You don't know where the conversation
Freddy's
is
a
gonna
dick.
be.
Listen. Jason would be the guy that has like a tortured soul, but really like deep down when you get to know him, he's a nice
he's
guy.
a nice guy. That's
He's
how I
gonna take
feel.
some time to
He's
open
just
up. You don't
one
always,
night.
you
One
don't
night
always-
out of the week, one night out of the year,
Right.
that he gets crazy. Oh, the rest of the
Right.
day.
No, that's Michael Myers.
Oh, what the fuck
That's
is Jason?
Michael
What's the
Myers.
Jason?
Anytime it's Friday the 13th, and that
I thought
happens
Jason
probably
every
a couple
Friday the 13th.
times. Yeah, that happens. That happens more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, every time it's not every night of the
Oh,
year.
wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Did you just assume because the mask is white, they're just all the same?
The white mask.
Easy-
Everybody with
easy,
my
Johnny.
white mask.
Johnny Madness, we're crossing into dangerous territory.
You got black mask on.
Okay,
though,
so
Johnny.
so once again,
I'm
Sam.
standing up for all the white faces out
Sam, what is the question to all the live viewers and audience right now?
Who would
Please.
you rather have as a boyfriend? Jason from Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, or Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street? Like, who would you rather date? Who would you rather have go on a date with? Who would you want to contemplate having kids with?
We want to know your fucking thoughts, people. Please give us an answer right now. And if you have a really good answer, any explanation, give us a call, 636-926-6945. We're going to go offline. We're not going to be live. We're going to go for another, 15 minutes or
20,
so? That's
20
it.
probably.
20 minutes
So you have
tops.
plenty of
We're not
time to
lying.
think about your answer.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
call people. Can we call motherfuckers?
Yes, absolutely, we can.
Fuck them calling us. Let's call
We
some
can.
motherfuckers. I got some people I want to call right now.
Believe me,
I'm down
it didn't
for
work
that.
so well last time.
You
but
know what?
I'm all for it.
Before we go and call, let me give a shout out. She is a big supporter of the show.
Who is this?
Her name is Andrea Anger. Okay, she is a broker at Select Real Estate Properties.
Okay.
Or Select
Okay.
Properties Real Estate, I should say.
Yes.
Located out of St. Peter's. She is a realtor and everything like that. You can call her at 636-284-6940. Okay, and any questions about buying a home, first-time home buyers, condos, anything home related, real estate related, she has the answer. She will tell you what you need to know. She will tell you what you want to know, and she will say it in the sweetest way possible. So give her a call
Irish
Okay.
accent.
Again, her number.
What's her telephone number, Sam?
Her number is 636-284-6940.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean, she's just you know she can even help you with your problems, even if you don't want to talk about homes or whatever. She's just a good listener.
Just call her at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Well, I don't know about that, but fucking Johnny Man is fucking. That's
So
why
hold
he's
on,
got
real
the
quick.
mask.
Well, I'm just saying.
Who knows?
Hey.
Real quick, right now.
You're already laying the track.
I am watching live comments on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
so,
there. What's going on
Amanda Frazier says, "I have a spooky story I can post here for you to read."
No,
call.
Amanda, call in.
Call us.
God damn it.
what the fuck?
Do
Why?
it.
Does
No.
anyone know her
in.
number? Does anyone know her number? I can
No,
give her a call.
we don't know.
I do.
I
I know her number.
All right. Well,
Do you really, Johnny?
Don't
Yes.
say it out loud, but yeah, just let us.
Do you really?
Oh, I'm gonna say no. I really have.
No, don't say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm not gonna say it.
I know he's
The
joking.
mask
He's
only
doing
hides
the
so
whole
many
thing.
things.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it, Johnny.
No,
Put
it's
that shit on
314.
Do you really have the number though?
Yes, I do.
Here,
We gonna,
show it to me, and then I'll call.
Put it on blast. You know
So
what?
apparently, Amanda Frazier, who commented live, along with dozens upon almost hundreds of different people who are commenting live right now.
Yeah, too many people.
About our Halloween
Stop
special.
fucking commenting,
We're
please.
live right now, people. Okay. So we're gonna call Amanda Frazier at 636
Answer
blah
your
blah
phone.
blah 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 blah.
Call her.
Mike.
Answer is our air conditioner is running.
And we're all old.
You better catch it.
Got him.
All right. Does anybody want to talk about anything while we're calling?
I
or-
want to hear this damn
What-
friggin' story.
What's the chance of her answering? If
Who
you
else?
had to guess?
What's some other comments? Actually,
I'd
I
say
want to know.
50-50 at this point.
Sam's got the comments.
Yeah.
So right
I
now
got
we're calling Amanda.
Can I leave a voice message if she?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
Absolutely.
want to leave a voice
So right now we're
message.
calling Amanda Frazier, and she just said growl, so she's watching.
So she's gonna answer.
She's not gonna. If she doesn't answer, I want to.
She
leave
went.
a voice
"Arr."
message.
Come on, Amanda, answer the phone.
Now wait.
Come on.
I love leaving
Do
voice
it.
messages.
Come on,
No, no,
Amanda.
no.
Answer, please.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Come on.
All right.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
You know,
She's not.
she's not gonna answer. She's not gonna answer.
Wait,
I'm
don't
already
hang up.
telling you right
Don't
now.
hang up.
I hate you.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there's-
Amanda,
Bye.
this is Going Dutch Radio Network, Mayhem Mondays podcast. What is your spooky story?
Amanda.
Go ahead, Amanda.
We want to hear her
Am I
story.
supposed to be talking right
Yes,
now?
yes. talk,
yes.
please.
That's usually what happens.
Go
during
ahead,
the phone
Amanda.
call.
What's your spooky
I'm
story?
confused.
Every girl ever.
Come on, guys. Let her talk.
You want
Let
me
her
to
talk.
just like read it?
No, say it.
Is this your story, or is this a story that you've
Are
heard?
you reading out of a book right now? What's this?
No, this is I heard this story, but I had to find the details.
Okay.
Is this a St. Louis story? Is it in St. Louis?
Amanda, this better be good. Go ahead. You're
Oh my
live.
god, it's so hard to hear you.
Well,
you
we're
just,
listening
You just
to you.
talk. We can hear you just fine.
We're
just
plenty
talk.
loud, I promise.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just talk about it then.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. So this is about a St. Louis native. It kind of goes like this. So there was a kid, and he was on the bus, and kids started making fun of him. And when he tried to get off the bus, another kid punched him in the face. So he went home through the snow and crawled into bed. And then when his mom came into his room later, instead of comforting him, she was like, "If you ever come home to my house again, lose a fight, I'm going to beat." So this was a priority for him.
Okay.
Winning wasn't going to be easy. He took up boxing and wrestling to defend himself, but
Sounds like Sam. Go
Yeah,
on.
I was going to say, is this
Never really
about
any good.
Sam? I feel like this is a Sam story.
Rising up. Back
Okay,
on the
keep going,
street.
keep
he
going.
was
Sorry,
small,
keep going.
and he had a stereotypical victim sweet puppy dog eyes. So, given his limited options, he decided he would turn to clothing to save himself.
This sounds like
We
a very
often
scary story.
Things like shirts and shoes and accessories, and we put them on every morning to make us look a little bit cooler and more confident.
Okay.
So he decided he needed to find some clothes to make the other kids not pick on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he went to the store and tried on some motorcycle boots and some trendy Air Jordans and even a varsity leather jacket. They didn't work, so. But the next day while he was shopping, he saw a pair of large tinted frames in the display case. And he thought, could this be the answer? They were pretty sharp and they were pretty cool. And a few days later, he showed up to school wearing his glasses. He walked through the hallways and he heard something new. School glasses, everyone said. How are they letting you wear glasses to school? And he told everyone they were tinted prescription glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, the bullying stopped. And his tinted frames hit his eyes. And it was kind of like he was a ghost almost, and no one could actually see him.
Okay.
That's fucking
And it sounded
freaky.
strange.
I think this
It
is
sounded
getting somewhere.
strange, but people didn't really notice him. And the boy is now 26, and a lot has changed since high school.
This is me.
I'm about to say, this is Sam.
This is me.
So,
God damn
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about.
Amanda, you just
Graduated
said.
college
Listen,
for many
listen.
years.
I was half doing my own thing, and I was tuning in a little bit. Like obviously, I wasn't listening to you.
Real quick.
But then boxing, fucking 26
Real
years
quick,
old.
we just
Jesus
listened.
Christ.
Real quick, hold on, Amanda.
Even Kevin Sigalito commented, "This is Sam."
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. Go on, Amanda. What else about this
All right.
spooky story?
Well, here's what I want to know. How do
All
you
right.
know this story?
I don't know. I guarantee you it was Kyle that texted
That's
her.
the spooky part.
I
How
guarantee
does
you
she
Kyle
know?
texted her. I guarantee
All
it.
right, but anyways.
Amanda, look at me without smiling right now. And I can't see you, but you can see me. Look at me without smiling. Is this about me?
No.
I hear it in your voice, Amanda. That was such a...
No.
She smiled. She smiled.
Kevin,
Excuse me. I was listening to the fucking story. Would you shut the fuck up?
You know the story.
Amanda,
It's me.
I don't know this.
It's already me. Listen,
Amanda.
I'm sorry. Going Dutch Radio is going to have to cut you short. Am I right? You know,
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut you short.
Hey,
Love you.
Amanda, call me later.
Oh, we
we'll
hung
finish
up.
up the
We
story.
hung up. We hung up.
You
Man,
son of a bitch. I was listening to that story. I was in it.
You
I
already
was
know the
waiting.
story.
All right, guys, listen, real quick. We're live right now.
We are.
Okay, so we can't hear the whole story.
This is Monday, Mayhem Mondays podcast. Okay, so we have to go out with a bang. We only got about 10 minutes left. We got Johnny fucking Madness here with the mask. He is with Devil's Your Shadow, the band based out of L.A. Listen,
Yeah, look us up. We're on iTunes.
Is there anything that you specifically want to talk about? Not necessarily your band, but just what topic? It can be fucking anything, man. It is. You are the guest of the night.
Okay, honestly,
Anything, man.
Yeah. I'd actually like to talk about how much I appreciate what you guys are doing here. I've been we're gonna have a sentimental moment.
Come on.
But for years I've been active in trying to. St. Louis has been kind of a sleeper city for a long time. There's a
under the new daylight.
CJ, he's
All right,
talking.
I appreciate what you guys are doing here.
Oh, come on.
CJ, you suck.
So,
God, I'm the host of the show and I get nothing.
Yeah. For the longest time, I've been trying. Like I've worked with other musicians and filmmakers and things in St. Louis. It's a sleeper city. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of talent here. It's very hard to get things going. And the fact that you guys are doing something really says a lot. And I respect it as an artist. I mean, from what I've done,
thanks,
I've seen
man.
how hard it is just to do something like this, just to get other people to come in and go, "You're an idiot for trying."
Yeah.
But then
exactly.
but you get past that and people start respecting it and start being entertained by it. And it's great.
Well.
I appreciate it. I respect it.
You know, to comment on that, one of the things that I was telling CJ when we were talking about how to like revamp the show and what Mayhem Mondays are going to be about, and I was telling you this, Tyrese.
Okay.
It was I said I just want to find artists. I want to find musicians. I want to get music to play because I mean we have the royalty free music and everything.
I know a few.
There you go. And so John and I were working together, and we just started talking, and he just starts like little by little. He was like, "Oh, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that," and I'm like, "Damn, this guy does a lot of stuff. He's got his hands in a lot of things."
You got to put your hands in. I feel like in a lot of you got to put your hands in a lot of baskets and a lot of pots in order to branch out and to make a name for yourself.
In order to make it, so I was like,
I do the best I can with what I got.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's the whole thing. Like St. Louis, like if you really look at it, St. Louis is one of the greatest cities in the world. Like we had the guy that you could argue invented rock and roll. We had Chuck Berry. I mean, we just have all this stuff.
Yeah, John Goodman.
Here, John
Goodman is a goddamn saint.
He is a partier. He is a partier.
John Goodman's nephew is in Max and Chase.
Ooh,
Fun
there you
fact.
go.
Hey.
Just saying.
There
It's,
you go.
I like
don't know
it.
what
You
that
know,
means. Probably nothing.
Tyrese, real quick. You've been a little more quiet than our,
man, I'm just
than our
listening to
first
Johnny. I actually love what he's saying right now because it is pretty hard to get this stuff going on.
It is.
And the main thing is just constantly doing it no matter what's going on.
Yep.
And that's why every Monday you're going to see us here doing this podcast, no matter what. Rain, sleep. We're the mailman of podcasts.
And this thing,
I like that.
Whenever I started this podcast, I've said it a dozen times. I don't care who's on. I don't care. All that matters is I don't care if I'm on at all. I don't care if I say I'm the fucking host. I don't care. All that matters is that we have good content.
Right.
We have good people on. We have a great time, and people respect St. Louis. People of St. Louis are watching because we have people from St. Louis on. I know this sounds kind of stupid.
Exactly.
It sounds kind of
No,
dumb,
not
but
at all. I think one of the best parts of it is this is an opportunity for people to interact. The fact that people can call in, be a part of it. Do it. Be a part of this. This is fun. Have a good time. Fuck it. Monday night. What are you doing on Monday night? Not shit.
Jerking off.
Fucking watch the show, call in, be a part of it. Fuck it.
I was inventing a cure for cancer, but I decided to stop that to be on this podcast.
You know what, though? This is
More
your life
important.
dream, though. This is your life dream.
Yeah, I mean, guys, anyone who's watching live right now, we greatly appreciate anyone who's watching, any audience, any guest. Okay, people, we love it. Please like Going Dutch Radio Network. Please, if you love Mayhem Mondays podcast, with of course your best guest host, fucking Sam Canzero. Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at him.
baby.
Look at him. And you got fucking Tyrese Jenkins. Look at him. He oozes sexuality once again.
Let me tell you this story though. We were out the other night. Tyrese and I, we met up, like we ran into one another, and we were like,
I heard
hey,
this
hey.
fucking thing. I was like, I'm walking down the street in the Sioux Lord, best place to party, and then all I hear is Tyrese, and I'm like, who the fuck? And then Sam's across the street,
Of course
jumping
he
up
is.
and down, waving his fucking hands.
Damn right I was.
Good, yeah.
But no. So then we went to some place, and I started talking to these two girls. And the one girl, I bring Tyrese over to introduce her, and the one girl looks at him, and she is stopped dead in her tracks. And she goes, "You are such a beautiful man. I am really married right now." And she like comes to Tyrese, and Tyrese is just like, he was just all like, "Yeah, hey, how are you?" Yeah.
Hey,
He just
no,
like was
you
like,
gotta
"It's
do-
okay."
What do you say to that?
Oh,
Other
my
than just be
God.
like, okay.
I'll just
what's going
thank
on?
you.
He was just like, "Thank you," but he like,
And
shook
then he
her hand.
continued drinking his ginger peach.
Damn right he did.
With
But
a little
no,
bit of
I-
tequila.
Yeah, I know. We went to
Yes, they were
Molly's.
girls, Marissa Vitale. They were girls. She goes, "Are you sure they were girls?"
Oh wait, Melissa said that.
No,
hey, say it
Marissa.
to my face, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Marissa
Whoa.
Vitale,
Wait,
great friend of the show.
Once
She's-
again, it's not a Michelle, so just calm down.
Oh,
I remember what
Michelle.
happened to the last
Marissa.
show.
Jesus.
Don't even bring up that name.
God, I've never seen you so
Tyrese.
mad in my life.
Tyrese, if I say Michelle right now, what are we
Oh my
gonna do?
God. 2 L's, 1
Michelle.
L. You can't spell Michelle without hell.
Hey!
Oh!
I'm going to go ahead and say I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
wow.
we go.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
Thank
okay.
you.
And I'm going to end it there.
Anyway, all right. So this is Mayhem Monday podcast, live 9 p.m. This is our Halloween special. We had Johnny Madness from the band
Goddamn
Devil's
right.
Your Shadow. We had Tyrese Jenkins here. He is going to be another co-host. We have CJ, who is the host of Going
Whoa,
Dutch
whoa, whoa,
Radio
whoa.
Network.
I'm going to be a co-host?
You're going to be a
So
co-host.
I'm going to be here every day?
Yeah, we wanted to
Every
surprise
time?
you.
Every day.
Yeah,
You're
we
gonna
wanted
sleep with
surprise
me.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Well, then damn.
I want to be a
This is news to me. I'm hearing this.
co-host.
You're
I just sort of wander in drunk every once in a while.
I'm in
like,
love.
hey, are
That's
we
what we
doing
need.
this?
We need that. We need
I'm
that.
in love with the coke.
Every Monday.
There you go. Every Monday, live, 9 p.m. Tune in. Don't tune out. This is CJ, Sam, Tyrese, Johnny Madness, Devil's Your Shadow, Going Dutch Radio Network. CJ, take us away. Watch it burn.
All right, guys. This is Going Dutch Radio Network. You are watching right now Mayhem Mondays podcast. That's right, guys. Mayhem Mondays podcast. We are ending the show right now. Yes, we did have Johnny. Yes. What's
Thanks
his
for
name?
having me, guys.
Johnny fucking Madness on the show. Do you have any final thoughts, Johnny Madness?
No, let's go ahead and rock it out. This is Watch It Burn by Devil's Your Shadow. Thanks
Rock
for
it
tuning
out.
in.
Oh
Thanks
my
for calling
damn.
in. Thanks for being a part of the show.
Tyrese?
Yeah, I want to say, hey, Amanda. Nice meeting you, man. I want to hear the rest of that story, Amanda.
Aw.
Thank you. So please call me in. Finish that
Let's
story.
watch it burn. Let's watch it burn. I
All
just wanna
right,
watch it
guys,
burn.
let's watch
burn.
it
Oh,
burn.
my
This
damn.
is Going Dutch Radio
Oh,
Network,
my damn.
and this is Watch It Burn from Devil's Your Shadow with, yes, we just had him on, Johnny fucking Madness. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you later.
Can they hear me? They will watch it burn. Let's make another fight. stand for something right. You're blinded inside, can't seem to find the light. You'll never know debate till you fucked with me. Results can lead to your dismay. That's alright, that's okay. If we are broken, no comfort, just forsaken. We will have our turn in the light. You'll tell me the way you feel about me. Do I have to sing the whole thing? Okay.
All right, guys, this is Going Dutch Radio Network. This is Mayhem Mondays podcast, 9 p.m. We went live. This is, once again, to play us out, Devil's Your Shadow. And this is the song, Watch It Fucking Burn.